Shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone while I learn this truth. Peace and blessings and salutations to the elect out there scattered abroad. Pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth, where their lives are free to do so. As your brother Tazamak, coming back with a quick lesson. I'm going to call this lesson Cause to Seize the Voice of Mirth, and that's what the Lord is going to do. He's going to kill all the mirth in this land. Okay, the Lord's going to kill all the folly in this land, and if you haven't noticed, it's already been taking place. You know, people have to fight to keep one of these bullshit smiles on, to act like they're in a good mood. Okay, the club ain't what it used to be. The bar not what it used to be. The party ain't what it used to be. Life, okay, ain't what it used to be. Because of prophecy. The Lord is stirring the pot, man. Okay? The happy-go-lucky, the everyday life, your girls go to the bar, it's not the same no more. Men is waking up. You got niggas in the world waking up to the BS that's going on around them. As far as, the scene. I'm talking about the scene because, these niggas are still dumb and still asleep. But, like, the scene-wise, like the club, the bar, all that's BS, man. Okay? Judgment is taking place. Jacob's trouble has started. People don't see that. I was watching a beautiful video the other night, and it was like an Iranian missile getting shot down. And the Lord had a chariot shoot up and intercept the missile. I'm like, whoa. The Lord is making moves in the earth, and the average person would see that and say, all right, that's cool. Let's go smoke a blunt. Let's go have a beer. You see? They don't have no spiritual IQ. They don't have a spiritual sense. Okay? And the Lord is about to start killing people in massive numbers. People have been dying, but the Lord's going to amplify it, man. These people have too much liberty. They're having too much fun. Okay? I like that channel, the Hopeful Elect 3. When I was watching it yesterday, or today, it was saying that, people have fun. Right? But they need to stop having so much goddamn fun because they don't, you had a Jake on there talking. They don't see what's going on around them. Okay? You had a girl talking about, World War III happened. I'm still going to take my vacation. It's getting bad out here, but I'm still going on my vacation. With that girl said I got stuck in Dubai. Okay? You go to Cancun, Mexico, you might not come back. Jacob's trouble has started. Jake need to get that in his head. We don't have that much more time to mess around, to mess off. Okay, you're supposed to make the most of your days, the most of the time the Lord has given you. All right? I'm going to go ahead and start off in the book of Proverbs. (15). I'm gonna go into how the Lord is going to kill this folly, this mirth. Okay, touch a little bit on Jacob's trouble because these people need a wake up call. This is Proverbs 15:21. I'm gonna get the NLT version. Foolishness brings joy to those with no sense. A sensible person stands on the right path. We're the sensible person, the sensible people. Okay, we're the only ones that are literally walking in the spirit. Everybody else is brain dead, spiritual dead. All these people care about is feeding the flesh in the house of feasting, partying, bar, club, X, Y, and Z. Party like a rock star. They don't have a serious bone in their body. Okay? These people don't have sense. The 2/3 of our nation, they act like heathens. These people don't have sense. We're the only ones that have sense here. Spiritual sense. Okay? Spiritual sense. Because like it says in 2nd Ezra, many great miseries are coming. Okay? The scriptures tell you to ask for the old past, the old ways. That's the way we're to walk, the biblical path. The path that Yahweh Shai walked. The scriptures tell you to walk as he walked. We're the only ones doing it, literally. It's not hard. You don't have to have a magnifying glass to look around. The Lord is searching Jerusalem with candles. It's a people before it's a place. Look at the way these people are living. Look at their actions. Look at their lifestyles. It's demonic. All they care about is folly, having a good time. The Bible don't talk about that. The scriptures talk about being balanced, because there's nothing wrong with having a good time. But if it consumes your life and that's the only thing you do, it's a problem. Okay? I'm going to get this next in the book of Jeremiah 16 and 9. For thus said Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease. And let's look up that word cease. Okay. In Hebrew, Shabbath. It's lucky for pronouncing it wrong. And it says to cease, desist, rest. It says to cause to cease, to put an end to. Okay, so the Lord's putting an end to all this mirth, to exterminate, destroy, to cause to desist from, to remove. So that's what the Lord is doing to the mirth, to the pleasure of this place, man. Because that's all these people are concerned with, is having a good time and having pleasure. All right? That is, you know how people go, this is my life's work, to do this and do that. These people's life work is just to fuck around, have fun, be involved in folly. That ain't life's work. That's a path of destruction. And that's what everybody is on around us, a path of destruction. So let's read it again. Jeremiah 16 and 9. For thus say Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes and in your days the voice of mirth. In our days, right? This generation, look at everything going on around us. And the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride. You got people still planning $100,000 weddings still. This place is a joke. I went online the other day, and I saw, a pretty little chick. I'm like, okay, shorty is pretty. Tell you she proud as hell. Proud. Okay? Looking at her page, she had a dude, so I immediately think in my head, okay, I can't look too hard. She has a man, right? I'm looking at the page, and they got a wedding at Disneyland, and candles everywhere, new car, completely worldly. Completely worldly. That's how these people are. Okay? That's why we don't work well. Brothers don't work well in relationships, because we're not worldly. Okay? And we don't put up with bullshit. If you want to find a woman in this society, you're dealing with all kind of shit. All kind of shit. Okay, let me look through your phone. Let me have your location. Why don't you answer the phone? It's all kind of stuff. Then they're going to hit you with the $1 million question, damn near literally, when we get married. $80,000 wedding. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yashar. He's taking this BS away. You going to have people at that wedding, they getting bombed. Getting judged. A brother created an image with AI. It's people get married and you see a chariot headed their direction. It's people at dinner eating and you see a chariot headed their direction. It's scary to be asleep in these times, man. It's scary as hell. Okay? And you guys are going to have to see the Lord put an end to all this BS. Because enough is enough. All right? Let me get this next in the book of Luke. Luke 17. This is Luke 17, and starting at verse 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. What is it talking about right there? The days before Noah. Let's go say it. Verse 27. They did eat, they drank. Remember, I was just talking about certain things of this nature. Okay, folly, mirth. They married wives. See? They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And the flood came and destroyed them all. Okay? So they were involved in folly, mirth, all the way leading up to the destruction. It's going to be the same thing now. The scripture said there was nothing new under the sun. It happened then. It's happening now. Those are actually the same spirits that the Lord judged, if you can receive it. Okay? Likewise also, as in the days of Lot. They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built it. Okay, because when the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, these people was living without a care in the world. They tried to sleep with the angels. Okay, that's how wicked they were. They actually try to get with the angels. And them same spirits is back today. Look at all these Fruit Loops we got around in our society. Okay, these fruit cakes. Every 10 steps I take and look around, it's a faggot around me. You see? And the Lord ended up burning Sodom and Gomorrah with fire and brimstone. Told him not to look back. Lot's wife loved the world. So she looked back because she loved that place, and the Lord judged her. Verse 29, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. You see? So these people are going to be caught up in mirth and folly, leading all the way up to the destruction. One of my beloved brothers did a lesson a while ago, and the title stuck in my head. Okay? And I don't remember it as vividly, but I remember that the title has something to do with along the lines of why the earth is burning, why the earth is in chaos, the black community wants to party. And I'm like, whoa, that's real, because these people, all they want to do is just party, party, party. Party like a rock star. You see? And that's not the time frame we're living in. Let me get 30. Get it again. Luke 17:30. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. So when you read Revelation 1 and around the 7th verse, it tells you that every eye shall see him when the Lord comes back. Okay, everybody's going to be in a state, the world's going to be in a state of chaos. But these people are going to be caught off guard. The scripture said the Lord's going to catch them like a thief in the night. Okay, so these people are going to be caught off guard. All right. Because they're going to want it to end. Like, damn, it's crazy they're going to want it to end, but it's not going to end the way that they think. You see, when Yahweh shot cracking them clouds. Okay? I'm going to get ready to close in the Apocrypha. In the book of 2nd Ezra 9 and 15. I have said before, and now do speak, and I will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. So it's going to be a lot of death out here. Okay, we're the ones that are going to be saved, but it's going to be a lot of death out here. If you read something like that, you would think like, okay, this nigga, maybe he's going to get a clue. Maybe he's going to get his act together. When you hear things like a lot of people are going to die soon, currently are being judged, you should be like, all right, hey, man, I'm about to stop the bullshit. Okay, I got to stop partying, stop, being involved in folly so much. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with having a decent time. These people just do it unbalanced. That's all literally these people care about. Okay? When the Lord told to smite old and young, old and young and all that, book of Ezekiel, that should scare you. But these people see the Bible as some type of book that got written a long time ago, which it got written in the ancient world, but it applies to now. This ain't no normal Barnes and Noble, I'm gonna go get a book and then read. No, this is the Holy Scriptures, man. This is the Holy Scriptures of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, which we're the only ones on the planet Earth that have the 100% truth of these scriptures. You see? We're the only ones that have the 100% truth of these scriptures. Okay? And great death is going to continue to come. Many more shall perish. You know how many people are about to perish in these times we're in? Your best friend, your mama, your cousin. If the Lord is not with you, it's over. Period. There ain't no scripture that says otherwise. If the Lord be not be not with thee, thou be Tawab or something like that. No. Okay, the Lord ain't with you. You fried. Lunch food. Lunch meat. It's better to get away from the folly, to get away from the mirth, and lock in with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. A brother did a lesson the other day I was watching very closely. He went into the book of Matthew where it says in the last days, different things are going to take place and time is going to be sped up. But he said a part of time being sped up and being increased and that's not the word I was looking for, but time being sped up, everything is going to increase. That's what I meant to say. As far as distractions, pleasure, folly, mirth, all that is going to increase. It's going to increase. It's going to increase. Tribulation, the hell here, bills, life, everything is going to increase. Okay, but the main thing you need to increase is giving your all to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Don't die down. And definitely don't just have your head wrapped in folly, because that's going to lead to destruction. Lord's will, this was an edifying lesson with that. I'm going to say shalom.